Hey guys, Ryan here. All right, so we're just gonna do a little home project today. Right now, I'm staying with my family because I just moved back from Kentucky, and I'm in the process of getting my own place. So that's okay. I love being around my family. My family seems to love having me around, and it's great because we're family. So, anyways, we're doing projects right now. There's always something going on around here, right? My niece and her husband, they're always doing something. So when they buy their house, they always work on it and change things and work on it, and that's great. I think it's awesome because they work together. A lot of people can't even stand to be together. So this is a great, strong relationship. And I'm not just saying it because they're my family. I mean, you don't really see families do this. So what we're doing today is we're working on cabinets. So there's cabinets inside the house. I've already got it taken out, and yeah, I've already got the. What I did is I pulled them out, and I'm gonna show you here really quick. Okay. So, I'm sorry, I got allergies really bad today. It's something going on in the air. All right. So I got these cabinets right here. Now you see these? See these right here? These hinges? Now listen, let me give some recommendation. If I was to pull these two screws out here and right here and pop this out and leave these hinges on the door frame, it could be a nightmare, and here's why. If these screws were to strip at any form or any way, now you gotta find a filler and it's a process and everything else. Just so you know, I've done this before. And it's not good when you strip these screws because it's a pain in the butt and you could pretty much lose a whole door. So what I do is I take this screw, it's only one, less work, and I use a hand screwdriver and I slowly take it out because I don't want to strip the wood. Don't use any power tools. I don't care what anybody says. You can if you want to, but if you strip the wood, it's more work. So just take your time. There's nothing wrong with doing it right. So anyways, what I do is I took a 220 sandpaper and a block. I actually use a soft sponge. Here it is. I went with this grade because it's easier. I didn't want to go too harsh because all I'm trying to do is scuff it up. I'm not taking it all the way down, guys, right? I'm just scuffing it up, taking off the shiny because it had a gloss on it. So I'm just taking off the shiny part and filling it everywhere I can. So I use this soft one. This is actually, I can't remember where I got this, but I like it because it bends and it fits those corners really good. The square ones are really strong and really firm and they do so good, but realistically, once you get this on there, like this, like that, it's really good for getting all the corners. So I handed it. Can you use a tool? Absolutely. So the reason why I hand did it last night is because I didn't have a sander last night. I'm waiting for my niece to go get it for my sister, and she's gonna bring it by. But listen, me and my nephew knocked it out. It really didn't take that long. So what I did is I scuffed it up really good. You'll see the grains and everything. You're not going to get it perfect to where everything's not shiny, you know, from the gloss of previous paint before, but it will stick. So what I did is then I take it and I blew it off. I use the blower, so you can use whatever you want. Just find a way to blow it off. If you can't, that's fine. But I use the blower and I blowed it off. And then what I did is I took a tack rag. Now, if you don't have a tack rag that they sell at the store, they're like these little sticky things with a little bit of glue. And what that does is it takes all that sand and particles and everything else and it gives you a really nice smooth finish. I used to paint RVs back in the day, so that's what I'm just used to using. I'm programmed to, you know, work it and do it the right way, I guess. So, but if you don't have a tack rag, just get a slightly damp cloth, wring it out really good. You don't want to get it wet. You just want it just enough to get those all that material off of there, right? All that dirt and sand. And yeah, and you don't want no bumps. Then after that, I used, it's not a promotional ad or anything else. This is what I'm using. It's about 60 bucks. It's got the gloss in it, everything else. Now listen, when you get this from the store, have them mix it obviously, right? But if you come back and use it that day, that's great. But either way, when you get back and when you do go to use it, take this thing and shake it, right? Just shake it, shake it, shake it. You can do it like this, or you can do it like this. But listen, don't be scared to shake it. Actually, you can't overshake it. You can undershake it. So make sure you give it a good shake because you want those materials inside to come back together, right? Because what happens is paint's made from different materials. It's like different colors and everything else and all that other fun stuff. We're not gonna get into that. Just give it a good shake. Then I got my brush. And yes, this is the one from last night. And you're thinking to yourself, oh, is it good? Is it bad? No, it's actually good, and here's why. If you want to be frugal, which I recommend, there's nothing wrong with saving money. I don't care who you are, there's nothing wrong with saving money. I use this brush, right? It's still super soft from last night. You know why? Because I put the cap back on it, that plastic, and I wrapped it up. And what I did is I found a space in my refrigerator on the bottom drawer. Now, once it's wrapped up, it's not going to leak anywhere or anything. So it's nice and clean. I just wrapped it up. I put it in the refrigerator. And the refrigerator actually keeps it cold and it keeps it from drying out. So it's just a little hack somebody taught me years ago, and you either know or you don't. But if you don't, now you know, and it's okay. So nothing wrong with saving money. All right. Get at it. So, so right now we got, okay, so in the kitchen, I've taken out all the doors and then the cabinetries. What I'll do is I'm going to light sand that and I'm going to paint that. But see, we got a little baby one running around. So I'm actually going to do that tonight when everybody's sleeping, okay? So that way everybody can go about their daily lives, and then I'll just quietly be like a little ninja in the night, you know, helping save the world by painting the cabinets. So it's beautiful color, right? And then just the other day, there was a wall in there in the dining room, and David, which is my niece's husband, so it's Daniel and David. I'm just going to refer to them that way. I'm not going to do this whole baby mama stuff. So David and Danielle decided they were going to put a whole wall in, or a section of a wall, where they had their aquarium, and they built the whole unit, and they put a fire. You know what? I'll show you really quick. Let me pause this. And poof, it's like magic. All right, here's the wall. See it? This whole wall was built. See how it goes back right there? This whole thing, he framed it out. See it? The aquarium was right there, right? So framed it out, and then put these slats in. We cut these the other night. Cut these out, 53.5. And then we just put that fireplace in. And then what she's doing out there with that work, I'll show you. Don't judge the house. We just got done cooking lunch. But you see the cabinets? That's what we're doing. We're pulling those off and we're painting them. All right. So they're white right now. Sorry, I'm all over the place, but check it out. So that's what these are for. So that fireplace you just seen, we're actually going to frame it out, right, with that black. So she went and bought the stain. Daniel went and bought the wood yesterday or the other day. And now she's staining it. Simple stuff, guys. Simple stuff. Look at this. Just get your regular stain here, rag, and you just go to work. And listen, this saves you so much money. I'm telling you right now. Now listen, when they did this to their last house, when they did this to their last house, they ended up getting just over 100 and it was 128, maybe. I don't know. It was a good amount of money for all the upgrades that they did in a short period of time of 2 years of living there. Just by doing it themselves. Here's the thing. Not only are you working together as a couple, which is amazing. They're designing together, they're working together, they're putting it all together, right? And then you can value your house and see, you buy a shell and then you just do what you want with it pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And it's just amazing transformation. You know, can I toot their horns enough? Yeah, because I'm so proud of them, right? They're doing really good. Me and my ex, I wish we would have done that. You know, I was always wanting to do stuff in the house, but she never wanted to do it. She was more like, oh, I'll just hire my sister to do it because she had a lot of money, right? And let's not get into that. I wish I would have had a woman to do stuff with me because it would have been fun. But, so I'm inspired. So I'm sharing it with y'all. So check it out. Yeah, you can save some good money this way. I would say with all these materials that you see here, with the paint and the brush, this was like $60. These are only a couple dollars, right? There's a little paint roller over there. I'll show you. That's it. We got the paint right here. That's going on a different wall. That's more of the blue for the cabinets. And just this stuff, not the wood, but just this stuff right here. You're looking at, it's not that expensive, guys. A couple $100, maybe, if that. But, to think about it, you seen what happened in the kitchen or in the dining room. Adding that wall with that fireplace, dude, that adds so much comfort, design, and also value to your house. And it's fun to do. Here we go, see? Now this brush had been sitting in the refrigerator all night, right? So it shouldn't work. Of course it's gonna work. You ain't got no stiff brush. And here's what I do. Everything's all nice and clean, right? It's all nice and clean. So I just lay it on there. I don't go, now listen, I don't go real thick, right? I just lay it on there real quick. I just brush it on. Okay, even though it's got a primer gloss all in one, let me see. I want to make sure it does because I don't want to talk shit. It should. Yeah, so what do? I just lightly put it on, right? Not lightly, but here's the thing. I don't want to put it on really thick. A lot of people don't, you either know or you don't, but when you spray paint, it comes out in a million little tiny little balls and it hits the surface. And what it does is it looks like there's lines and everything in it, but as it dries, it sinks in. It, like, here's a ball. It's the paint, it hits the surface and it just like slowly works in it. And see how it flattens out? That's what it does. When you brush, it does the same thing almost. It slowly works itself into the wood, right? So if I put a lot on right now, I'm gonna have it rolling everywhere, right? It's gonna be all globby. It's gonna have huge brush marks in it and everything else. Now listen, when you do this, it's going to look like it has some brush marks, sure. But as I said, if you do it lightly, it will sink into the wood. This is real wood, so it's got the little pivot grooves in it. So it's gonna just make itself at home, right? So I always cut in, get these little corners, right? Little bastards. There we go. And I'm just gonna work it in the wood. Now see the grains going up and down? So I'm gonna go up and down as well. Now I left that hinge on, right? Because I didn't want to strip it. But the good thing is about this is you can take it off, tape it off, put a little piece of tape on it. What you can do is you just put one big square piece of tape and you take a little X-Acto knife and actually just put it down in there. And because it's got a groove in there because of the hinge, you can just fold it right around and then pull the tape off and there you go. Some people try to just put it on there a nice part. No, just take a square piece of tape, slap that bad boy down, push it all in the seams, everything else. Take a little credit card or debit card, fall in the seams, and yeah, you just take a little knife, fall it out, boom, done. That's what I do. Or you could take, or just once you get done, you can just take a little cloth and wipe it off. But I've done this a few times, so I'm just gonna get right to the point. But yeah, that helps too. And listen, don't shortcut anything, guys. Everybody's always trying to be in a rush. I don't understand. If you're doing this yourself, take your time, okay? Take your time, do it right. It's gonna be fun. Listen, if you don't know how to do it and you're just doing it, that's the best thing about it because you're doing it by yourself. Nobody's here judging you, and who gives a shit if you do it wrong the first time or not? It's called, it's repetition. It's just paint. We're not curing cancer here, guys. It's just paint, right? So I'm gonna get in there. Woo. Yeah, back in the day, I don't know if I've told you guys, but my brother only taught me two things in life. He was 8 years older than me. He taught me a butt whooping and he taught me how to airbrush. And I used to work for a company up in Middlebury, Indiana at one time. And we used to paint luxury custom import or luxury trucks and trailers, semis, with crew cabs, really big ones like for NASCAR people. Did Ryan Newman's. We painted Ryan Newman's. I did, me and a buddy actually, this was back in, what was that, 2000 or 2005, 2000, yeah, 2005, God, it sounds so weird to say that, 2005. That was the year my daughter was born, so that was the same year that I painted, me and a buddy painted Willie Nelson's tour bus. He had a Prevost. We did the whole sunset. I don't know, you can pull it up. There, you'll see it somewhere. I don't think he has it anymore, but maybe he does. I don't know, but there's definitely pictures out there. It had a whole Western set. It took us, man, I want to say it was like a month and a half almost maybe on that, and it was just over $100,000 just to paint that. You know, it was a really nice one. So we weren't like a production line. We were literally a private company that brought in people. You know, a lot of people with semis that do race cars, and they want those conversions. The semis convert it. You know, we would do those. We did interior of a trailer one time. That was themed like Las Vegas. It was crazy, man. Like, and it was rough because now you're inside of a truck. You know, they wanted the inside painted, and it was so tricky though, because like, you know, when you spray paint, there's a lot of fumes, so it spreads a lot. It wasn't easy, put it that way. We had to do a lot of brushing, a lot of penciling with the small brushing. So yeah, so you see how it is, right? I'm gonna show you really quick. And you can say whatever you want. You can say, I didn't do it right, I did this right, I did that right. I'm not trying to get it on there really thick, guys. I'm just trying to get a base because I want it to set in, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do it one more time. This right here is just gonna help me get the second coat on. Now, because you don't wanna do it in one stride. It's not gonna work. I mean, I guess it might, I don't know. It's just the way I was taught. Do a nice easy coat, like a good layer, let them come back. It's okay. Now, you're going to have so many people in there telling me I'm doing it right. It works for me. If it works for you different, I support it. Let's just do what works for us, okay? Let's keep it clean. All right, now these guys,